it's Jamie with Loving All Seasons, and welcome! So, I have so much to share with you today. Today's video, though, is going to be us decorating a table that's right here behind me and showing you how I do a couple of my little vignettes throughout my house. I know there were several of you that said you'd like to see a little bit more decorate with me, so we're going to do that. But first I want to share a couple things. We went to Hollow Weekends at Cedar Point. If you're not sure what it is, it's an amusement park in Ohio, Sandusky, not very far from us, and Michigan. So my whole family went and they decorated it for Halloween, and it's amazing. We have a video coming on our other channel, which I'll link right here, which is At The Roxbury. And we're going to show you a little bit what was going on, some of the fun we had, things like that. So make sure you go check that out once it's posted. The other thing I wanted to share today was I received this beautiful harvest card from Mary. Mary has been a long time subscriber with me, and she sent me a little autumn card, and I've been meaning to share it in the last 2 videos and forgot. So I just wanted to make sure and share this. She just wanted to wish me well for the autumn season, and I appreciate it so much. I love it. It's actually gonna go right here on this table that we're decorating today, Mary, to be out for the fall and fall season, autumn season. So today, just so you know, I decided, which to some people may not seem minimal, but for me it is, for fall, because I will be switching this back out for Halloween, certain areas of the home. Some will just stay fall, and that's how they'll stay. But you know how much I love Halloween, and I will be switching that. So you'll be seeing videos for Halloween very shortly after the home tour. So today I'm going to show you what we're using for this table, and then I'm going to show you how I did the centerpiece for my coffee table. I also have a shop with me coming up, so make sure you check that out. All right, let me jump into this video and show you what we're gonna. Okay, this will be the table that we'll be decorating together. It is when you walk towards my kitchen and dining area, we have an open floor plan, and this is against the wall. So I've already wiped things down. It has 3 levels. I did get this at Target if anybody's interested. I think they sell something very similar to this still. I left a couple key pieces on there, which is this little light. It's actually a wax warmer, but I like to use it as a light. I'll show you. It has the like Edison type bulbs. It gives a very warm feel. This was actually from my husband and I's wedding. We had them on the table, and then just my lamp. So you're gonna see a lot of cords in this area. You'll see a lot of the cords due to this is where we plug in a lot of our phones, our watches, things like that. So it's on. There's nothing I can do about it. You can see Wolfer's over there. He's napping. So this is what we're dealing with. And these are the items we're going to use today. So I did go ahead, as you guys can see, I filled the basket already. This was under my coffee table. And I've kind of moved things around this year where I would like them to go. You see, it's not a lot. I have some pumpkins, some greenery, couple little figurines, candles, things like that is what we're going to use. Okay, so first we're going to start with this beautiful arrangement, and I'll be honest, I am no florist. I am I don't even call myself close to it. But what I did was I just put this bundle of flowers right here and the cream in first. Then I just stuck in some leaves. These are actually real leaves, dried, and then some sticks. Just kind of give it that fall wildflower look. So what I'm gonna do, because I have my lamp here in this corner and it's kind of tall, so what I'm doing is kind of doing the same thing on the end. I am definitely no decorator. I just do what makes me feel happy, what I like, what my eye likes. That's how I decorate. And over the years, it's just started to come a little more natural for me, I feel, and what I like. So we're gonna put this here, and it's in this beautiful glass that I got last year. This is from her Threshold from Target. And I don't know if they have anything like this, but it was $20, but I feel like it's well worth it. It's a bigger piece to have in my collection. So next, I'm sure you guys have watched a lot of the YouTubers that do this all the time, that typically they do what they call vignettes. A lot of times it's a set of 3 items, 5s, odd numbers, I feel like is what typically looks the best when you're placing. Now I'm bringing a lot of black into my decor in general, and also in my fall. I did that with Christmas last year and I loved it with my traditional colors. So I just have this cake stand. I think I had got this at home, but you can get things like this everywhere. This is just a wreath. I believe I made this one. I just took and had this wreath and just put the floral on it. So we're just gonna place that there just to give it a little pop of green. And this pumpkin, I got this from the At Home store as well many years ago. I will put a little candle in there, and I'm just gonna put that on top of there. So far we got those 2 items. Now, some people may say, that's a lot, Jamie, already. But we're just going to put a couple other little items on the table, which is this. Is that not gorgeous, you guys? I'm definitely, when I do the home tour, I'll have everything lit up and glowing. This was purchased at the Dollar Tree. It's probably my all-time favorite with this one. These 2 items were Dollar Tree purchases. Now, normally I would have a candle in here, but this year, because we use this as a station where we put phones and earbuds, I'm going to let the kids, not the kids, but my husband and my son drop their stuff in there. That way it doesn't get lost. And we're just going to put this right here. So, and we'll pull that forward, push that back, and I feel like the top is done. That's perfect, just enough. Now we're going to move down to the second row here, and we already have the lighting up. And what I was thinking for the second row, some more pumpkins, obviously we're going to go with that. All right, so on the second row we already have our glowing, our warm effect. We're just gonna add a little pumpkin right here. I got this one from the Target spot last year. I want to say last year or the year before. And once again, we're gonna go with that 3. And then I have this little pick. This was from Joann's. But you know, you guys, you can just pick up these items if you're on a budget. The Dollar Tree. You can make your own. There's so much you can do. But what I'll do is probably put a little leaf here, which I don't have the leaves. I actually ran out from when I did the tops of my cabinets. Then on this side, I have this greenery to bring a little bit of green to it. This was, I think, a Hearth and Hand. I love using this. You can hang it up. You can set it in a tray, whatever. And then I bought this beautiful pumpkin last year at home for $12.99. I don't think they have anything like this year, but I haven't been in there as much. So we're just going to stick that right inside. Then I have these two cute, you guys are not even going to believe this. If any of you remember home interiors, I've had these for years, since my oldest was a little one. And it's just one of those things I love to pull out every year. It's not my style, but I always try to make them fit somewhere. The little girl has her leaves holding it, and he's got his little pumpkin. So I'm just going to place those right here on each side. But like I said, very simple, easy. That's it for that shelf. We're going to move on to the bottom. Okay, onto the bottom shelf. We're going to do, I have this basket, okay? Show you up close. This little jar came in a 3-pack from Costco. It has a timer on it. So this has a little light that glows, and it's just beautiful. What I did was I propped it up. I don't think you can see very well, but back there I used one of my little bowls, propped it up, and I just stuck the pumpkins in there all kinds of way with little balls. Sometimes I love to do fairy lights, which I may still do that, but I'm gonna set this to this side because we have the glowing light on this side and we'll have it on this side. And it just looks so beautiful at night when it's glowing. You see the hints of the glowing jar down there. Now, I purchased these last year from Target, and 2 of them are the same size. What I'm going to do, because once again I want to do the 3, I actually have something that I will prop up one of them just to make it a slightly higher. So we're going to do the larger one in the back. I'm going to have one here, almost like a triangle is how I'm going to set those up. Then I have my velvet pumpkin that I picked up this year from the Dollar Tree. I want this one to kind of be front and center because I just love that color. These 2 I picked up last year, and you can tell the stems are a little different. They got a little fancier with the stems this year, and we're just going to put one on each here, on each candlestick. And then I have this cute little sign that we're going to put right here in between. And that's it, you guys. Decorating can be that simple. Now I am going to pop something underneath that to show you how I'm raising it. All right, so what I'm going to use actually is this little Ray Dunn. I love using these to prop items up. So we're going to do this one here in the back. And you're not even going to see that. We're just going to put it underneath there. We're going to set that on top. And no one can even tell because it's right behind your sign. But see how it's just slightly higher. And that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching how to do this. Very simple. Some of you may say, really, did you have to show that? But some people need that help. I understand. I was that person. So I'm just trying to show you what we did here. And I'll give you a little up close as well. Alright. Just to see. Like I said, I may add like a little leaf right there just to give it a little more pop. And then I went ahead and and very festive and fall or autumn related. Okay, I've had several people always ask me about how I do my coffee table baskets or trays. So today I actually am doing something different. I usually have this other basket I'll show you here in a minute, my mess going on, but this is the tray we're going to use today. I purchased this at Home Goods for $19. It's just a really nice big wooden tray, and I think it will go to really well here in the center of my coffee table. Usually what I do is I get my items, which I have some pumpkins that I will be using. So I have the large pieces that I know I want in there. I always grab those. I have some greenery, which this was a garland and I've cut up and used all over my home. I have some leaves that we'll use, and of course, candles. These are the flameless, flickering candles, and I got mine from Costco. They get them every year. They always go on sale. I want to say you get like a set of 8, 9, I don't know, something like that for $19 with the remote control. I'm also going to use this little pumpkin. This was from the Dollar Tree. But that's, oh, and my book for my riser. And I try to usually find ones that have similar colors with the covers. So what we're going to do, we're going to place this here because behind you is my couch. And I want this facing forward. So we're going to place the large pumpkin there on top of it. I'm thinking the smaller one is going to go kind of angled. And then this smaller, even smaller, the baby one will be over here somewhere in the corner. So what I'm going to do is lay down my greenery kind of in between my pumpkins. So it looks like they're somewhat in a pumpkin patch, was my thinking. So we're just going to kind of put it around them. And we want it just spread out. Just move your leaves around a little bit. So that's what we got so far. I also like to usually use lights, which I have this little garland. These are also on a timer, which is wonderful. But aren't those cute? They're little pumpkins. So I think I may put those in there too. Now, you know what, guys? I realize, no, we need to put our candles in first. All right. So I do have a riser for my candles. So we're going to move that over and up forward. We're going to put, I have 2 that are the same size. We will put one there, the taller one next to it. Remember those 3s, like I was saying? Now we're going to try to move in between our candles. I think it'll make it easier. We're just going to set that down and try to get some of the leaves in between the candles here. And then this one, we're actually going to go this way in front of. Now, I am not a decorator. I'm not a professional decorator by no means. I will never claim to be. Do I like decorating? Yes. Do I have fun with it? Yes. Do I make mistakes? Yes. And also, I just play around and I have fun with it until it makes me happy. So now we got our pumpkins in place. Okay, and I'm going to turn around to show you. So this is what people will see when they first walk in. Okay, I want a little bit more greenery to the back. We're going to play with our lights. And then I told you, leaves, floral is a great option to just stick it in there. A little here. We're going to put that nice big orange one there around the leaves. We'll put this color with the orange to kind of contrast, right? I'm going to put one of these big ones back here. We'll do another one right here. One here. And that's it, you guys. That is how easy it can be. Yes, I overthink it all the time on how I want to decorate. I will definitely show a clip. Actually, in the home tour, you guys will see with all the lights on. So, but it can be that simple. Just grab a couple pumpkins, some lights, some garland, leaves, whatever you have in your home, use it. That's what I do. Greenery, things like that. And you can have this beautiful little vignette, you know, on your coffee table, on a coffee table, on an end table, wherever you want it. So we're gonna just kind of string these along. I'm not sure if I'm going to leave these here, so I may play around with them. But that just brings it up another little level. You got these little pumpkins, and at night, you guys, it's gorgeous. And you can kind of hide the wiring, you know. It doesn't have to poke through. It's all about playing with stuff. I tell you, I decorate and I change stuff all the time. All the time. You know. But look at how pretty that is. Right? I love that, and I will definitely give you guys a closer look for this. I wanted to move that over and show you. So this is the one that you guys normally would see on my coffee table. Excuse me. This year, I am putting it under, and how I did this one, you guys, is very similar to how I did that. I start out with my base, my big piece. I always try to find one big piece for a vignette or my baskets. And in this case, it's my candle. It's a very large candle. I have it sitting on a little candle stand. I chose pumpkins of the color that I love right now. The green, the rust, you know, to go with my home. I have some of the little balls, the sphericals, you know, just stuck throughout. Stuck some leaves in there. And once again, it's very festive. I may put those little lights in this one so that way underneath the coffee table can be glowing. I hope this was helpful to give you guys some ideas and some inspirations. I know most of the YouTubers are already done their home tours. But I know there's a lot of us out there that are just now starting to decorate for fall. Stay tuned. We're going to have plenty of Halloween, the home tour. So I have all right, guys. So this was the finishing product. I hope you really enjoyed this. I hope it gave you some ideas for vignettes or a coffee table centerpiece. You definitely could do either or. Like I said, that one will go down here with my son's pictures. This large one, normally that's on top. I did a little change. It's funny how something so little can make such a difference, at least in your eyes. And that's how I feel. So go out there, decorate your homes, do what makes you happy. As long as you love it and it makes you feel good, That's all that matters, you guys. It's your home, and just have fun with it. All right, I'm gonna say my goodbyes here. Make sure you guys give me the big thumbs up. I hope this was helpful. I hope that it gave you inspiration on doing just, even if you're not able to decorate a whole house, maybe all you can do is a table centerpiece or a small table within your home, you know, that you want to add just a little bit of fall or autumn to it. Do something that makes you happy today. That's what I say. Do what makes you happy. All right, I'm going to say goodbye. I'm going to say be kind to one another, love one another, and I'll see you